Breaking news, Pangulong Bongbong Marcos mukhang naboring na naman. Trending ang Pangulo matapos magbigay ng maagang pamasko sa ating mga magigiting na veterano sa Pilipinas ngayong araw ng kagitingan. Naku po, ito ba talaga ang katangian ng isang bangag at weak leader? Nasabi pa ng iba na puro plano at walang resulta. Pues panoorin nyo ang video na to para malaman nyo ang katotohanan kung paano magmahal si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos sa ating mga kababayan. Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, trending matapos paiyakin ang mga Pilipinong veterano at mga retiradong sundalo ngayong araw ng kagitingan April 9, 2024. Bilang pagkilala sa mga sakripisyo ng mga Pilipino war veterans at retiradong tauhan ng Armed Forces of the Philippines, binisita ng Pangulong Marcos ngayong araw ang Renal Dialysis Center ng Veterans Memorial Medical Center at nag-donate ng 150 milyon para sa pagbili ng isang Magnetic Resonance Imaging Machine or MRI. Ang Dialysis Center ng Veterans Memorial Medical Center ay nagtutugon sa higit na 200 patients na binubuo ng mga veterano ng World War II at mga retiradong tauhan ng militar at kanilang mga dependent na nagbibigay ng serbisyo at mga gamot na walang bayad. Ang nasabing ospital ay pinamamahalaan ng 9 na doktor at 27 nurses ay naghahanap din ng mga pagpapalawak upang ma-accommodate ang mas marami pang pasyente ng hemodialysis. Nagsusumikap din itong maglagay ng kidney transplantation center sa susunod na 3 hanggang 5 taon upang magbigay ng mas magandang kalidad ng buhay sa mga pasyente nito. Tungkol naman sa pinansyal na grant ng Pangulo sa ospital, humiling ang Department of National Defense ng 150 million pesos na pondo para sa pagbili ng 1.5 Tesla MRI machine para sa Veterans Memorial Medical Center matapos ang nag-iisang MRI machine nito na nakuha noong 2011 ay hindi na nagagamit noong nakaraang taon. Sa nakaplanong pagbili ng high-resolution na MRI machine, ang mga doktor ng hospital ay maaring tumpak na mag-diagnose ng mga kritikal na kaso. Ang 150 million pesos na cheque ay na-turn over ng Chief Executive ay galing sa Presidential Social Fund. Itinatag noong 1955 sa bisa ng United States Public Law No. 865 na naglaan ng $9.4 million para sa pagpapatayo ng ospital. Ang Veterans Memorial Medical Center ay nagbibigay ng di-kalidad na ospital, pangangalagang medikal at paggamot sa mga Pilipinong veterano ng digmaan at mga retiradong tauhan ng Armed Forces of the Philippines. Ito ay isang tertiary level government hospital na may kapasidad na 766 bed at 1,562 personnel. Noong nakaraang taon, nagsilbi ang Veterans Memorial Medical Center ng 8,977 inpatient at 234,699 na outpatient. Ang kapasidad ng medikal ng estado ay aktibo rin sa mga edukasyong medikal at nagtala ng 22 accredited fellowship at pagsasanay sa paninirahan ng mga programa. Nakikipagtulungan din ito sa mga medikal na paaralan, universidad, kolehiyo at ospital upang magbigay ng mga programa sa pagsasanay. Nagsagawa rin ang sinabing hospital ng regular na civic action at outreach program gaya ng mga serbisyong medikal sa mga kalapit na komunidad na nagtapos ng 5 medical mission noong nakaraang taon.
Ang pagbisita ni Presidente ay talaga isang malaking event para sa amin dito. Makita niya ang ating hospital, ang kalagayan nito ngayon, at yung mga tao para maramdaman nila at makita nila na talagang si Presidente ay gusto niyang makita ang yung paglago ng itong ating institusyon na to na nag-aalaga hindi lang sa veterano, no? Pero 90% kasi ng ating mga kliyente ngayon dito ay AFP retirees, yung ating mga nag-retire na mga kasundaluhan. So that will really give the whole hospital at saka yung ating mga kawani dito, ating mga health workers, ng ganansya. Talaga nakita nila na ang Presidente mismo ang talagang sumilip dito, nangamusta at tinignan ang kalagayan ng ating hospital.
We gather here today in annual remembrance of the series of events of 1942, which all of us Filipinos hold dearly to our hearts. It is of high importance to us, compelled not by mere law or presidential issuance, but by sheer heritage, by our shared history, by the proud example of our compatriots whom we revere as our real heroes. Indeed, this occasion should not be seen as a tiresome recollection of a horrendous loss recorded in our history, nor just as a yearly exercise in remembrance of a terrible time in our history. As the Day of Valor, it is a fitting tribute to our Filipino soldiers from all over the country who bravely fought in World War II side by side with our allies. Most especially to the more than 60,000 of them who were pummeled and forced into submission during the fall of Bataan. And their fate did not end in that surrender on home soil. Those who were spared from execution had to endure the equally difficult and horrendous death march, the prison camps that awaited them, and those who survived this excruciating journey on foot, described by historians as a tragic nightmare without form, reason, or mercy. The death march was yet another extreme test of the will, both physically and mentally, of every Filipino. Our fighters went on for days in the sweltering summer heat with no food, no medicine, under terrible malarial conditions. Their severely weakened bodies, further wilted by depression, were forcibly mobilized by threats of beatings and possible execution. We will forever be in debt to our heroes, those who perished, and the survivors who stared death in the eye and lived to tell the tale, some of whom are with us here today. For them, the higher and nobler cause made their supreme sacrifice worth enduring. And on a much deeper level, the fall of Bataan is not just a past event that we commemorate. It serves as a constant reminder of our singular purpose towards the future as one nation, supported by like-minded allies in this post-war, rules-based international order. As recounted, the retreat to Bataan was a strategic defense in depth. The plan was to hold out for as long as possible until external support arrived. Bataan was a crucial last bastion. Mount Samat functioned as its veritable watchtower. Bataan, as well as Corregidor, Caballo, El Fraile, and Carabao Islands, all proved to be strategic sites in the defense of our archipelago. We have been blessed not only with persevering and valorous people. Our own natural resources furnished us with both sustenance and the means for our own self-defense. And as fate would have it, the battle that was initially lost, the war would eventually be won. In that stunning reversal, the fall of Bataan thus marked the resurgence of the genuinely independent and sovereign Philippines. 82 years on, our nation remains confronted with novel challenges in varying forms and degrees, but with the same existential impact. Some portend clear and present threats to our sovereign rights and in fact have already caused physical harm to our people. Ang mga ito ay hindi katanggap-tanggap, hindi makatwiran o makatarungan, lalo na sa panahong ito ng payapang pakikipag-ugnayan ng mga bansa. Naway magsilbing inspirasyon ng mga kaganapan noong 1942 at ang tagumpay natin noong 1945 sa ating lahat. Gayon din sa ating kabataan at sa mga ating susunod na salinlahi. Tulad ng pinamalas ng ating mga dakilang ninuno, hindi tayo dapat magpasupil at magpaapi, lalo na sa loob ng ating sariling bakuran. Naway, mapagkunan natin ito ng pang-ibayong kamalayan, tapang at lakas ng loob. Higit sa lahat, naway patuloy nitong pagtibayin ng ating pagkakaisa at ang ating pagiging makabansa. We must leverage these lessons if we are to safeguard the future of our republic. The sacrifices of our heroes must galvanize us and strengthen our national consciousness, our patriotic spirit. The present-day armed forces continue this noble duty of safeguarding our nation's security and our sovereignty. And in recognition of their bravery and sacrifices, I am directing the Defense, Budget, and Finance departments to study the existing separation benefits of soldiers who incurred total permanent disability in the line of duty, to see if these are commensurate to the sacrifices that they have made, and submit the recommendation while taking stock of the national government's position. We are doubling our efforts. We are doubling our efforts to enhance their operational capability. We must therefore also ensure their safety by procuring the right equipment. I therefore task the TND and AFP to assess and submit a report on the responsiveness of the current inventory of military supplies and equipment. These measures aim to show our unwavering support to our soldiers as they face new and growing challenges. Ours is a complicated world today, but we must not yield. We must not back down from any and all challenges that seek to threaten our peace, our honor, our very existence. This shrine and all the nameless Filipino war heroes that it represents beckon to us. May we all be inspired by their unbreakable will, unflappable courage, and undying patriotism. The spirit that made Bataan stand cannot and must never fail. Mabuhay ang mga alaala ng ating mga bayaning Pilipino. Mabuhay ang ating mga veterano. Mabuhay ang sambayan ng Pilipino. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.